Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the New York Yankees and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Hisashi Iwakuma gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts. We'll see how it works out in this one.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. So now let's take a look at Joe Girardi's lineup for the visiting Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, Mark Teixeira is a fun guy to watch right now. He's proven that he's one of the best clutch hitters in the game. He's compiled over 1,000 RBIs in his career. An impressive feat, and he's still going.
Now to the plate, Alcides Escobar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And just your classic single and a stolen base. Now with one out in the first, another base hit here could put that first run on the board.
One out and a runner on second base. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Iwakuma comes set. 1-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And Hart will make the play, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. It's the Yankees nothing. Mariners coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Michael Pineda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, this year his strikeout to walk ratio has been outstanding, so look for a lot of strikeouts here in this one.
Kyle Seager will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Well, it's still early in this season, but if he keeps this up, he's going to be looking to get paid in the offseason. His contract is up after this year.
Liner toward right center. But this will be run down out there in the alley. A nice play by the center fielder for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, when you look at the pitchers in this one, you're expecting a pretty good duel out of them. So you're going to have to try to work counts a little bit better, get that pitch count up, and hopefully get into the bullpen early. A couple of runs early might be all it takes.
One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Corey Hart will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Zemecki is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with that, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, having Brian McCann behind the plate is something every pitching staff would appreciate. Great at pitch framing, blocking skills are as good as any. He saves runs by giving up his body, and he gets his pitchers a lot of strikes by being fluid back there with the glove.
J.J. Hardy will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Well, he didn't have a very good month last month at the plate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners come up empty first time around. We played an inning in Seattle, no score. Brian McCann will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Iwakuma peers in, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Kelly Johnson will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
to first. Smoke gloves it. On to first with it is Smoke as he'll make the unassisted putout.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Yonhervis Solarte will stand in now, and as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are better in the bandbox that is the new Yankee Stadium. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Hardy's there. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Justin Smoke will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Ready on 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zemecki is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, good start to the inning there. You could see him really turn on this pitch and drive at that time. It'll wind up hopping over the wall out there, but no matter. He was going to be in easily with 2 anyway.
Seth Smith will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
A perfect start to the inning here in a tie ball game. You get that leadoff double, then he's moved over to third on the base hit. So now, heck, even a double play ball will get you the lead, though. I bet they'll be looking for a lot more than that.
Phil Adis comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job. Picks up the RBI.
Mike Zunino will stand in, and as you can see, his home and road splits there. He's been a much better hitter away from home. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and two as he chases the slider.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Chris Taylor will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Now you've got a run already in, another runner on first. You got to think this has to be a fastball here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Richardson moving in. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Freddie Zemecki will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hardy ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop out.
Stepping in, Anton Richardson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Seager is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
On an 0-2 pitch here, he knows he's got to protect, and that's sort of a defensive hack there, just trying to make contact, and the result, an easy pop-up.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
Alcides Escobar will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Runners off for second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Hart, and that retires the side. The Yanks leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Kyle Seager digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Seared down the first baseline, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Dustin Ackley will dig in. He singled his first time around. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Zemecki comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
And you'll see where this pitch is. It's up, but it's up far enough that he can't quite get on top of it. And he winds up lifting a lazy fly ball.
Standing in now, Corey Hart. Squared that one up just a little late. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Now at the plate, J.J. Hardy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Pineda pauses. 3-1 pitch on its way. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Zemecki looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Mariners have opened up a 4-0 lead.
And on 3-1, you don't want to walk him and load the bases. I mean, he knows that at the plate, so he was just sitting back and waiting for this one. He turns it into a 3-run bomb.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Justin Smoke. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, he definitely needed that one after the 3-run home run. And don't get me wrong, he hasn't forgotten about it, but that's a good job of putting it behind you and getting back to the task at hand.
Stepping in now, Seth Smith. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down. 3 runs already home here. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. But the Mariners pick up 3 in the inning on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's 4-0 Seattle. Alex Rodriguez will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ackley is under it. 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Teixeira is retired, 2 down now.
Catcher number 34, Brian McCann.
At the plate, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Iwakuma gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 4-0. Phil Adis is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
To short. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow afternoon in high definition as these 2 teams wrap up this 3-game set. And you get a look there at the expected starters for tomorrow's contest. Mike Zunino is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Bases are empty, one man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Chris Taylor is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Two and two.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're in front 4-0. Leading off the inning, Kelly Johnson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
To short, hit hard. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Yonhervis Solarte stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Freddie Zemecki is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with 2 away, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Anton Richardson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail here 4-0. Kyle Seager comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Ripped down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Johnson is up with it, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Dustin Ackley will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Liner towards second, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting, right fielder.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Corey Hart will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
1-2.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed by Hart. He's set down on strikes, 2 away.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch, and we'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Fans, you don't need me to tell you, it's cold out there tonight. Why not try to warm things up with a visit to one of our many stadium snack bars? Hot coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, even hot dogs. You name it, we've got it. you can still pick up tickets for tomorrow afternoon's ball game against the New York Yankees right here at the ballpark. Or visit us online at mariners.com. And we'll see you at Safeco Field.
In now, J.J. Hardy down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. To first. Safe.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away. Justin Smoke digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
And this one gets away. That could be a run. And he is in there.
File this under. When it rains, it pours. He's just kind of imploding out there now. And this pitch gets away from him, and it's going to allow another run to come in and score.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here comes Hardy around third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Oh, and he's a pitch away from getting out of this inning with allowing just 1 run to score. But then he makes a mistake here on the 2-strike pitch. And that's going to allow that runner from second to come in and easily score on the double.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the box now, Seth Smith. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0.
Yeah, another run comes across to score, and man, there is not enough coffee in Seattle to make this an interesting game.
Phil Adis steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 7 and the Yankees nothing. Jacoby Ellsbury will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Swing and a high chopper. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Alcides Escobar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Runners on the move for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ackley moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Pitch popped up. Seager is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. The Yanks leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Mike Zunino will get things going here in the Mariners' 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Well, now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, it's definitely a tale of 2 extremes so far as you check out his line. A lot of strikeouts, that's the good news. But a lot of other crooked numbers are up there, too.
Chris Taylor will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Kyle Seager stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pineda sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Right side and right into the shift. Escobar fields it cleanly, and the ball hops on Teixeira, but he's able to stay with it. Nice play for the final out. Mariners are down in order, but they're still in control, 7-0. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Brian McCann will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Tap fouled at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hart is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Up next
with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Into the box, Kelly Johnson. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Iwakuma steps into the wind. 1-2 on its way. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hart. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Yonhervis Solarte will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 2-1.
1 strike.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. Get up and stretch now here in the Great Northwest. It's the Mariners 7 and the Yankees nothing. Ivan Nova will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Ivan Nova.
Dustin Ackley ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Corey Hart. Very high, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
So how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
J.J. Hardy will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Two-one, here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mariners leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Freddie Zemecki will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit to short. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Anton Richardson will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Iwakuma's ready with the 1-1 pitch. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Taylor has it over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Look at our line score there from Safeco Field in Seattle. And thus far, local fans have had a lot to cheer about as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Full count, here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Alcides Escobar will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. 2 out with the man at first. And Ellsbury's running. Grounded to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Seth Smith digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And a rather easy first out.
The designated hitter, number 9, Phil Augie.
Digging in the switch hitter, Phil Augie. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to first. Teixeira's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Three and 2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Good battle. Count remains full. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they're still in control, 7-0. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Mark Teixeira will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw won't get him.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Brian McCann will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Well, these guys were a little bit late to the party, but now their bats have woken up, and they've made a game of it after all. You wonder where all this offense was earlier in the ballgame.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Tom Wilhelmsen is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 54, Tom Wilhelmsen.
In now, Kelly Johnson. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fly ball to straightaway left. There to take it is Smith, and that's out number 1.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Yohannes Solarte will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Freddie Zemecki makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first to be in time to get him, and the Mariners have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, J.J. Hardy. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Mariners win it 7-3. Good night from Seattle.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Seattle Mariners.